Hi guys, I shall be with you in just a second. Just going to set up my live chat on my pad while people are coming in. If you are coming in. Right, skip trial. Right, go on to my channel and I'll go into the live chat. At least then I can hear if any of you well, say here, at least I can see if any of you do drop a comment. So let's pop that there. Welcome to the Stitching Colourist with Shelley Lewis. I'll start by saying a big apology that I have not been here the last week or so. It is because that the children are off on half term at the minute, and it's just been one of those weeks, which I'll go into in a minute. There's not been any problem and that, but yeah. So today's video, what I'm going to make it is I'm going to make it testing out these papermate Joy gel pens for the first time, and I'm going to be testing them out in this one colour Mandala by Sun Life Drawing. The reason why I'm testing them out in this book is because if you're not aware, you may be, but if you're not, and have a look out on Zoe Archer's channel. She's doing a colour along at the minute with two other ladies, and basically the month of February is pictures done from some live drawing books. So I thought I'd get into this one. So the pens, as I said, what I'll be using, I got these yesterday, and I got these from WH Smith. They're a pack of 10 Papermate Enjoy gel pens. Now, I don't know if these pens are meant for colouring or if they're meant for just bullet journaling or just writing in general, but I mainly bought them for colouring. I'm not a big massive gel pen fan, but I will get them. I do like gel pens. They was $12.99, was supposed to be $25.99, but they're supposed to be half price. But when I went to WH Smith yesterday, when I was putting them through the checkout, there was actually coming up as $25.99. So I'm not sure if the offer was over and they forgot to take the price tag off. But the lady said, well, she let me have them for the $12.99 because obviously the tag was still on. So I got them from what they were saying there. So this is a pack of 10. You can get, there is 14 different colours on the back there, and it gives you here some of the colours that you actually get in this pack. I don't think they are all the colours that you actually get, but some of them. And it's finally a gel pen that's speeds joy, not smears. People love the way gel pens write because of their vivid and bold lines, but the ink often smears, which I can actually ring true to that because I've used plenty of gel pens before where I've used them to colour in and they have actually smeared. So we're just going to give these a test out. They're available in 2-point sizes. There's the fine point, which is 0.5mm, and there's also the medium point, which is 0.7mm. And I think these ones that I've got in this pack are the 0.7mm. So, excuse me, got a frog in my throat, so I'm just going to open the pack and we're going to take the pens out the pack and see how the colour. Probably should have done this beforehand. You know what it's like. Oh, sorry, I'm struggling to get them out of the pack here. Oh gosh. There, yeah. Oh god, I'm absolutely crucifying this pack to get these out. Needless to say, they won't be going back in this pack. I'm just going to take all the colours out and just chuck that pack somewhere. Sorry, I thought I had another pen in there for some reason. Now, the colours you get in this 10 pack are, you get a black, like a teal blue, a nice pink, a green, a nice like mulberry colour, purple, a light blue, orange, red and yellow. So you do get some really, really nice colours in this pack. So I'm just going to pop those on the side a minute. We're going to open this up to the next page. Being as that I'm actually here, I will show you what I've already done this book. I've done the front cover and I did those in a metallic. I did them in, it wasn't a gel pen, it was in a metallic colouring pen. And I did this one in like a gold colour. Now the pens that I use for these are, what are they? I used Spectrum Noir one for this, the metallic pens that I don't know if they recently come out, but I gather they have. And this one I just used a general, what do you call it, Sharpie fine liner. I absolutely love Sharpie fine liners. So this is the picture that we're going to be working on. I probably won't finish it on camera because obviously I don't want the video to be too long for you. And there's not much time left in the month of February, and I would like to include this picture in the end of the month pictures that I've done. So we'll get started, and I guess we'll check out these colours and we'll have a little chat while we're doing these colours. So I'm going to go with one of my favourites, which is a red first. And as I said before, I don't know what these pens colour like, and they are the 9.71 because you have the tip on the barrel of the pen. Also on the back, these are press at the top. I know that does annoy some people, but also as well, when you do press it down for the first time, you have like a little cover over the nib. So just take this off, and it may take, I'm going to get some spare paper and just, oh, it's come out straight away. I thought it would take a while for the ink to come out, but it's not. Also as well, I will mention you may hear my children in the background because they are, well, they're having their own personal time in their room. I'm not going to colour. I'm not going to say they're having the naps because they don't have naps anymore. They just have the personal time. So they have a really nice point, and I can tell already they are really nice colouring with. Like I said, these pens are probably actually meant to be bullet journaling pens and for general writing, but I've never bullet journaled myself, and probably never will. It's not something that grips me. I just wanted to try the pens out. But first off, when I'm colouring with them, they are quite wet. They do look really wet. So I'd be careful when you do actually use them. I'm not going to fold it over completely. It doesn't go through to the other page from what I can tell. So that's a good thing. So I'm just going to colour these three here in this red pen. So, chat-wise, where have I been? Yeah, it's been one of those weeks. It has been busy. The little ones have been off for half term, for Valentine's. It's been a good week and it's been a busy week, but it's also been a kind of a worrying week as well. The good part of the week is I took my son out. He's 5 years old, and I took him out to the Pict Cinema for the first time ever on Tuesday. He did absolutely brilliant. Must admit, I'm glad that nobody was sitting on the end of the chairs where we were sat, so we could freely go out, because with being a young one, he did need the toilet quite a lot. The film was 2 hours long, and my son needed to go to the loo about 4 times in that 2 hours. So yeah, I think if somebody was on the end sat next to us, I think they may have got slightly bit annoyed with us if there was. So it's a good job there wasn't, but otherwise it did not get unsettled one little bit. He really enjoyed the film. We went with 2 friends of ours, um, which I know from when I did the college course last year. So I went with her and we went with her nephew. So it was lovely. It was really nice. Um, the other part of the week, yes, the main reason I haven't been on as well is my daughter has not been well at all. Um, I did mention it when I joined in a live on Dev's channel, the Modernist Colourist. If you want to go and check him out, his channel is absolutely brilliant. He also live streams as well. But yeah, I think it was last weekend it started. She just seemed a bit quieter under the weather, and the one morning I got her up and her temperature was really, really high. And you know how cold it's been. And in the morning, she was absolutely hot, really hot. So I checked the temperature, and it was in the 38, about 38 degrees, which is, I think, quite high, especially for someone her age. So I gave her some Calpol. It seemed to bring it down a little bit. And then when I kept checking it again, because obviously I kept checking it throughout that day, because I thought if it goes over a degree of over past 39, I thought I'm just going to call the out of hours doctors. But we did check it again, and this time it did go up again, but it went up to like 38.7, 38.8, which was quite high. So, and it had not yet been the full 4 hours for it to yet have another Calpol. So I gave her ibuprofen, because I think you can give ibuprofen at the same, well, not the exact same time as Calpol, but you can space it out and give it as well as Calpol. So we gave her that, and it did seem to go down. And I think throughout that day, it was just going up and down and up and down. So I was keeping a good eye on her, made sure she had plenty to drink, plenty of fluids. And the next day it was a little bit up and down, but its temperature seemed to calm down then. But then, like, she'd got this really bad cough, so I think she's got a virus. She actually seems a little bit better now. She does seem better. She hasn't been coughing as much, because obviously it's been over a week. Her temperature's been fine. No problem there since. But it's a bit of a shame, really, because with her being at nursery now, I wanted to take her out for lunch and have some mummy and daughter time, but we've not been able to do that with her being ill. So I just took her for a walk to the shop for the first time today, because she's been in the house. So bear with me a second. I haven't finished talking about that. I'm just deciding what colour to do next, because I don't want to smear it, go around and then work in the middle. I'm going to go from the outside working, and go that way. So even though this is a one colour mandala, because I want to check out all these pens that I've got, I'm going to use another colour now. So I'm going to go with this pink one. I forget to take the top off there. So yeah, she does seem a lot better now. I took her for a walk out to the shops today. She enjoyed that, and I'm going to see how things are tomorrow, and I might take her out for lunch tomorrow. Oh no, so it is, I suppose it is quick drying, these gel pens. Lightly touch that. But I think you do have to give it a little bit of a time to dry. But I love the vibrant colour that it's giving off. I must say I'm really pleased with that. So this is the pink colour. Oh, this is nice. And this is like a hot pink. It's took me a while to actually get these pens, because I was oohing and ahhing whether to get them, because I did like the look of them. But I'm a person. I do like getting small packs of things to try them out, but I also do like a bigger pack. And I was thinking, especially for the price, that they really are worth it. But yeah, I can honestly say they definitely are worth it. I'm not sure if they're refillable. I would like to think they are, but I don't know, to be honest. I don't know if they are refillable. But you may be able to get them open stock, but don't quote me on that. Please don't. So yeah, yeah. I did get some other markers yesterday when I went out. I got some flesh tones, 3 flesh tones in the Zig dual tip markers, because I seem to be some flesh tones short of when I colour in my books. So I got some of those, and I also got some dual tipped brush and bullet nib of WH Smith marker pens. I shall be doing that in a separate video. I will. So I may be doing it on a video, because I usually do a video of a Thursday and a Sunday. So my next video I may be doing, obviously still on Sunday, but this one is a bit late because I just couldn't seem to grab the time to be able to do the video. Obviously I couldn't do it in the week, and that with my daughter not being well, and I just didn't think it would be fair on her while I'm doing the video to leave her, she's not well. So that's the reason why I haven't been here. I really do apologise about it though as well. I know, to be honest, we shouldn't really feel like we need to apologise, but I do apologise for not well, I'm trying to be organised with my live streaming, but it can be hard at times, especially when you have little ones. It can be very hard to do. So I'm going to go back to the red one, and I'm going to go, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do how I've done that little bit there. I'm going to do it here now. Actually, no, I'm going to do it there because I don't want to smudge it with my hand, because I'll probably do something like that knowing me. So yeah, I hope you've had a good week where you are anyhow. Besides me a week to tell you. Another thing as well, last week I joined Slimmer's World. I needed to do it. I badly needed to do it. I kept saying I'm going to go on a diet. I keep eating too much chocolate, biscuits, which, to be honest, it was getting out of hand. I was dipping at the biscuits day and night. I was having cake a lot. Every time I went to college, I'd get some cake. I'd get cake at home. I'd eat chocolate. I wasn't drinking any water, hardly any water at all, and it just was not doing me any good. Wasn't doing me any good at all, and yeah, I started piling the weight on. So I decided, right, enough's enough. I need to join Slimmer's World. So last week, when I dropped my son off school, oh, sorry about my lens going out of focus. Last week, when I dropped my son at school, I went into the local pub by me, and they do like Slimmers World meetings. So I went there, joined up, got a couple of the Slimmers bars as well, the Sin bars, and they are really nice. And if you're wondering what I mean by sins, basically what the sins are, from what I gather, I could be wrong, but from what I gather, sins are your naughty food to eat, if you get what I mean. You have to count up how many sins you are allowed a day and figure out whichever naughty stuff you do have, how many sins those are worth. And I know it does sound like a lot to take in, and you're probably thinking, God, I wouldn't want to count my sins every time I eat something. But it's not too bad, because we was given a book and it had all list of things to eat, and it said about your sins, what was in, how many sins were different stuff, like say if you had cider, Yeah, cider, I think that was counted about 12 sins. I could be wrong. But I'm not bothered there because I don't drink anyway. So, yeah. So I've not been doing too bad. I've been doing really well. I've cut out all the chocolate, more or less. I've just been having the sin bars, one or two a day. I've been eating a lot more fruit. I've been having fruit and fat-free yogurt, Greek yogurt, and I really like it. I've been having Special K and skimmed milk for my breakfast in the morning, and I've also been making sure that I drink a lot more water than I did a day. So, baby steps at a time. But yeah, I went for my weigh-in on Saturday, and I'd lost a pound. It's a start, it's not much, but I think it's pretty good in the first week to have a loss. But when I go and have my weigh-in on Tuesday, I'm probably guaranteeing I'm going to put that pound back on because I'm going out for a meal tonight. Yeah, I'm going for for an Indian. We're going with some girls from college, from my college class, my beauty class. It's 3 of their birthdays coming up soon, so they said I was going to go out for a joint meal, and because I haven't been out of a night time as such for a meal or out with the girls for ages. When I say ages, I mean ages. Because I've always put it off. Either something's come up and I've not been able to do it, or I've just not been brave enough to go out and do it, and I just haven't done it. Christmas I was supposed to do it, but I didn't go out. So I said I'll push myself, I'm going to go out, so I'm going to go out with them tonight. So that pound that I lost last week, I am probably bound to put it back on this week, unfortunately, but it's just a one-off really, the meal, so I'll just be good and take it back off again the week after. I hope I don't put a pound on. It'd be nice if I lost another pound, but I can't see that happening, especially this week. I just have a breather a minute. So yeah, that's what I've been doing. It's been horrible. I've really, really wanted chocolate. I've really, really wanted chocolate. I love my chocolate, especially of the night time. I'm just going to put that on there, and I'm going to get the pink back again, and I'm going to do these bits here like I did there. So yeah, my chocolate is my weakness. But like I said, I'm trying to drink a bit more water. Well, say a lot more water than I did, because I didn't drink a lot. But yeah. The other thing I've been going up to, what I did last night. Now, I have not done this for absolute ages because I've been working either on my colouring or my cross stitching, because as you know, I'm a stitcher as well. Last night, because I dyed my hair for today. Well, my husband dyed my hair for today. Last night, I was hanging my head over the bath to wash it out, and I know full well as anyone I should not do that, because even though it's not as bad as obviously some people get, I do get a back pain, especially the lower spine bit area. But I'm actually wondering if it's anything to do with having the epidural, because I know that the epidural can give you back pain in the future. And I had epidural twice with my children, so I had a needle in my lower back and I was numbed from the waist down. I couldn't feel a thing when my 2 children were born, and for the next 24 hours I couldn't move my legs. It's frustrating, especially when you have little ones, but it needed to be done, especially for the health of my babies and mine. But yeah, I am actually getting I'm getting back pain since then. So yesterday I was hanging my head over the bath to wash my hair, and it really did hurt. It absolutely creased my back. So when I eventually got in the bath, I thought, do you know what? For I'm not going to do any crafts tonight. I'm going to sit and I'm going to read. So that is exactly what I did, and you know, it helped my back an awful lot not to do any crafting, because the last couple of nights while I've been colouring, I sit on a sofa, a recliner, and I put my legs up. But when I've been colouring the last couple of nights, I've been getting the pain, but I've been getting it at the top of the back in between the shoulder blades really bad. I'm just going to go down to this one now, but I'm going to do that bit so I'm not smudging it when I'm doing that bit. So yeah, I thought I'd have a break off last night, so I did have a break. And the book that I'm reading, if you just bear with me, it's just on the bed. I've read this book before, but I've read it months and months. Well, I might have actually read it years ago, because I think it's been that long. But because I have a big bookcase at the side, which I can show you in a minute if you like at the end of the video, I grabbed the nearest one and I thought, I haven't read that in a long time. It's by Richard Lymond and it's called The Resurrection Dreams. It's a horror book, but I love it. I really love it. I have read it before, like I said, it's been years ago, and I got to last night. I only started reading it last night, and I got to chapter 14, which is marvellous. If you are into your horror books or your thrillers, check out Richard Lymond. He is absolutely brilliant. Not Lymond, Lyman. And Resurrection Dreams is a really good book to read. So that's what I'd been doing last night. I enjoyed it though. It was nice just to chill out and read a book, because I used to read a fair little bit, but I just haven't read for ages. I go through these fads where I'll read a book, or I'll read one or two books, and then I'll go ages without even looking at a book. Well, say looking at one without reading one. And I'll just go a very long time, and then all of a sudden I'll get into a book, read it, and I'm like, oh yeah. And I'll really get into my reading again, and I'll read about 2 or 3 books, and then I'll go for a phase of not reading again. So it's nice to be able to grab my book out. I have got tons and tons and tons of books. I would do my whole book collection, but yeah, I don't think that it'd be interesting to do, but there's a hell of a lot of books to get through. Maybe I could do it in short parts, separate parts, and just show you the books that I've got. But it's an idea for a future video. I know it's not colouring related, but I could do it for the booktube part of my channel, because I have got quite a few. So if you are interested in seeing that, of what actual reading books that I've got, leave it in the comments below and I'd be happy to do it for you. If you're happy enough to see it, I'm happy enough to do it. Another idea for a future video that I'd like to do is, you know how I did my colouring book collection and my colouring by numbers book collection? I didn't actually do my supplies collection. Partially the reason why I haven't done that is I'm not obviously going to presume that's what people think, but I didn't want it to come across as a boasting video. So I've oohing and ahhing whether to do it, but I actually think it'd be nice to do it, because at least then you can see what kind of different mediums are out there. Cheaper branded stuff as well as other branded stuff. I have quite a mixed brand, to be honest, quite a mixed. So I'm just going to go in with the red round here again on these shapes here, and I do apologise if my camera does blur in and out now and again. So the lighting is a little bit on the funny side. It's not bad, but it's a touch on the funny side because I'm sat in the bedroom at the minute. Sat at my table in the bedroom because my husband's doing some work downstairs. So I'm not in his way and he's not in mine. I decided to do the video upstairs. But unfortunately, he's having a bit of a bad day today because he's not feeling too good. Because he suffers with really severe headaches. He gets them really bad. Sometimes they last for a couple of days. Sometimes they can last even long as a week. The worst he's ever had was he's had like these headaches which have been that bad, that severe, like migraines. They've made him physically sick. They've made him really, really sick. So obviously he's been to the doctors about it. I'm not going to go into great big depth detail because it's obviously not fair for me to mention it on my channel because it's obviously personal, but he has been to the doctors and he's got medication for it. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't do diddly squat. But it's just unfortunately one of them things that my husband suffers with, which is a real shame. Because it prevents him from enjoying things from normal day life, from going out. So I overall of using these pens, I know I've only used 2 of them at the minute, 2 shades, but I really do like the vibrant colour that it's got in them. It is really nice. So I'm just going to check over the page again, and as you can see, it has not bled through to the other page. It's left a slight bit ruffle on the back page. I don't know if you can see there, a slight little bit there, but that's nothing. So they don't bleed through. I probably should have put a piece of paper behind the picture that I'm colouring in case it did, but hey ho, I didn't. But there you go. There you go. Have a little breather now because I've been chatting your head off. If you have got any comments or you'd like to ask me anything or discuss anything within reason, obviously, just leave it in the comments below, even if you're unable to join in the live. I don't mind. Don't mind. Watch it on playback. The reason why I do a live streaming as well is because I have not got a lot of tools to do editing videos, to put introduction music at the beginning, that which I'd love to do, but fortunately I just haven't got the time. Well, not the time, I just haven't got the resources to do it. So that's why I do the lives. If you do watch the video as well, if you do enjoy the video, please give it a thumbs up. I would really, really appreciate it. It helps to get my channel out there and to get it seen. I've had this channel for about 2 years now. 2 years, 2.5, 3 years maybe. So I would really appreciate that. So I don't get paid anything for doing the channel or for doing anything that I review on this channel. Everything I get in the videos I purchase myself. I do. I just love doing it. I love putting the content out there for you guys to try different things. And I love the colouring community out there. They are so pleasant and friendly. It's brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant. Because I've always been a colourist since I was young as I can remember, and I'm 35 now, 36 nearly, and I've been colouring for that many years. I did have a break obviously when I had just before I had my little ones, but then I started colouring again. I think it was, actually I think I started colouring again when I was heavily pregnant with my first and my second, because it was my downtime, it was my relaxation time, and it helps. And I've not looked back since. Absolutely love it. I really do love it. So, I'm going to go back to the pink, and how I've done these pink bits here around there. I'm going to work on that one. And I'll see how we're going. For timing, we're alright. We're up to 35 minutes. So, I'm going to give it another 5 minutes. Obviously, so it's not too long for you. If you would like longer videos, let me know. If you'd like shorter videos, let me know. In fact, if there is anything that you would like to see, anything you'd like for me to either review or anything to colour in chat, just let me know in the comments below. I'd love to accommodate you. I'd love to do videos that you like. So I'm happy enough to do that for you as well. Oh, because I know some people, some may not be so much into the colouring chat, but there is a few that are. I know I love joining in colouring chats, and I'll join in live streams when I can. Obviously it's a bit hard to do it in the daytime with the little ones, but I can sometimes. I think last time the live stream, I think it was Dev's live stream, it was in the day, and so I actually cooked tea while I was watching the live stream, and we ate tea while it was still on. So it was good. I did want to join in the video though. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to colour the rest of this pink here, and I'm going to do that red, and that will, that's when I'll call the video. That's when I'll put the video. Hiya, Colouring Mayhem. I've only just seen you pop up. The book, it's One Colour Mandala, and it's by Sun Life Drawing. To show you the back of the book. That is just some of the other books some of the other books they do in the series, but they do a lot more than that. And Sun Life Drawing, they do the absolute most brilliant books. I love them. Thank you for joining on the video as well. I appreciate it. So yeah, I'm just shading this in now, and I'll do the red bit on the end, and I'll call it then. So I think I'm going to do a bit of reading before I go out tonight. So a little bit nervous about it actually, because it's been a while since I've done it. So we're just going to go back to the red one. This is what I love about these. There's no caps on the end. Not that I've got a problem with caps, but all you need to do is just flip the top. I'm going to have to check out if you can get these pens individually, because I would like to get the other ones that I have not got. And also I want to know as well if you can get these pens, obviously if you can get the pens individual, so when you do run out of a pen that you don't have to buy a whole set again. Because even though it was a good deal that was on, the $12.99 for the 10 pens half price, I'm not sure that I'd actually want. If you've got it, fair enough, by all means, but I'm not sure that I'd want to pay £25 for a set of 10 gel pens. If they last, then yeah, but yeah, not too sure about it. So I hope that you can get them individual. That would be absolutely fantastic if you can, because I'm going to get the rest. I know there's not that many colours actually. There's only about 14, as I mentioned at the beginning of the video. But I've only got 10 in this pack, so I really do want to get the rest, because I love the colours that they're giving off here. It's Very, very, get my words out. It's very, very vibrant. So, just going to do these. You'll notice about me as well when I do these videos, I'm a very slow colourist. Yeah, I'm extremely slow at colouring. It's because I like to take my time. I remember when I tried to do a speed colouring once, and because I was worried about how long my phone camera would last, well, the battery, I literally sped coloured. Oh my god, it was awful. It was out of the Spiroglyphics Heroes. Yeah. I even tried to speed up the video and it was still too long, even though I was colouring like a maniac. But yeah, needless to say, it didn't work out. So I thought, yeah, Shell, just stick to your live streaming and just colour at your own pace. So what is everyone colouring at the moment? I would love to know. I've been colouring in the Sun Life drawing books for the Sun Life drawing month that Zoe Arch is doing with two other ladies, but I've also been colouring in my Les Grands classics. Hi Gemma! My friend Gemma! Yes. I'm having a fangirl moment there. Yes, as well. As some of you'll know, obviously, that I'm a stitcher. Gemma is also a stitcher as well, and her channel is oh god, come on. Oh, come on, brain work. It's been a hard week with my daughter not being well. Her channel is Dreaming It Now Ada. Sorry Gemma, I really apologise about that. I just had a bit of brain fart for a minute then. That's it, Dreaming in Ada. I had a proper brain fart then because of the week that I've had. But yeah, go and check her channel out. I'm binge watching the videos at the minute. And oh my god, you wasn't joking when you said you had a lot of charts and kits. Oh. But yeah, she's a lovely lady. I met her at the stitching retreat I went to this month, a couple of weeks ago. She's a really nice girl, so go and check her channel out. It's definitely worth it. Yeah, so I'm just going to do this little bit now, and I think I will call it because we're up to 42 minutes, and I'm going to grab my book out for a bit and read my book. And then tonight, later on, get ready to go out. I say I'm going to stick with water. I'm not going to drink anything really because I don't drink, but I don't know. Maybe I may sneak a glass of wine. Oh, they're lovely, Gemma. They really are nice. They're from... Bear with me just a minute. I'll just finish this little bit. Just get the pack off the floor because I just chucked it down there. They are Papermate Ink Joy Gel Pens. Pack of 10. You can get 14 colours though. And I've only tested out the 2, but they got the clicking tops. They're really nice. I've only actually used 2 of them at the minute, but they've got really nice vibrant colours on them there, and they don't bleed through to the other page. And these are the other colours that I have in the pack as well, which I will be getting. I think there's 4 more I need to get. There's 4 more. So I think that's where I'm going to leave it for today, guys. I'm going to get my book out, my feet up as well. I think you get the general idea, yeah. I think you get the general idea about the absolutely wonderful pens. $12.99 half price, definitely worth it. I'll be honest, not sure that I'll pay the normal price, £25 for them, even though they are nice. But that's just me. but I will be getting the 4 others definitely, and the book as well. If you missed it, is One Colour Mandala, and it's by Sun Life Drawing. The idea is to colour all the mandala pictures in just one colour, which is absolutely brilliant, because then you don't need tons and tons of different colours. You need the minimal of colours that you've got, so you just don't need lots of colours. But for this picture purpose, because I wanted to check out a couple of the pens, 2 of the pens, I'm doing it a multicoloured mandala. So it defeats the whole point of a one coloured mandala. So there you go. I just want to say thank you so much for joining in on the video. I really, really do appreciate it. If you've enjoyed the video, please give it there we go, a thumbs up. If you've got any comments, leave me in the comments below. Thank you for my subscribers as well. I appreciate that as well. I appreciate every single one of you, and I shall see you again soon. Thank you for watching, and bye for now. Bye.